So we'll take the tile. I'm wearing my knee pads, so I'm going to protect the old knees here. And we butt it up against the back fence, and we line this mark. Now this is where it might be harder to see. This pencil mark up with basically in the middle here. There's a gap in the middle, so you know where you need to go. And it's also for when you break, it's really solid and it allows the tile to break properly. So you set it around there, and you bring your wheel up, and if your wheel is touching, you look at it, and if it doesn't line up to that pencil mark, which it doesn't right now, just bring your wheel back, slide your tile over a little bit, butt it up against the fence again, and then try it again. Now here, we're right on. So, to break a tile, you bring the wheel up to the tile and you roll it up with pressure down, and as you have the pressure down, you push forward. And now you'll hear a sizzling noise, and that sizzling noise tells you that you're getting a good, consistent amount of pressure. So here we go. You can hear that. Now when you go, finish the roll. Always finish. You have to go right off the edge. If you don't, it will not break properly. So once you finish, you bring the wheel past. Don't allow this wheel to touch this line again. It seems weird, but if you do, bring it back and do it again for whatever reason, you will ruin that wheel. And unfortunately, those wheels are quite expensive. That little thing is about 15 bucks just for that. So if you do come back over, pretty much considered wasted. It's gone, and you'll need to get a new one. So once you come over it, now you keep pressure forward because you don't want the wheel touching it. You bring the breaker pad down. Now it's sitting on the end of the tile. So once it's ready to go, you're holding it down with pressure. Now you just give it a good down push and bang. Now if it doesn't do that for whatever reason, you didn't quite score hard enough, if the tile is a little tougher, your wheel might be a little dull, any of those things, just take two hands and give it a good swift downward nudge, like just a quick swift one. Don't go too crazy with it. If it doesn't work, you try a couple times, just forget about it. Use another side of the tile or scrap the tile. It's not worth it because you can ruin things really fast. That does happen sometimes. Sometimes what happens as well, is if there is a hairline crack in the tile and you score it, you come down, break it, and all of a sudden this crack comes out of nowhere and just goes off. It's not necessarily your fault. Most of the time, it's the tile that just has a crack in it and it just followed that crack. So now, once you've finished breaking it, you lift up and once again make sure that it does not touch that tile. If you have to pull it away, do that, and then bring it back, and then you can set it back down again. Now you know it's out of the way and there's no problems. So just bring your tile out, and you'll always want to keep your cutoffs because you'll probably be able to use this for a future piece. And there you have it. Nice straight cut, ready to go. It is a very fast, quick way of cutting through your tile. You can use a wet towel saw for everything if you want, but this is a much faster way to get away with it, and it still leaves just a fine line. So that's all there is to tile breaking.